Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Parts Talk. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Now today we're looking at the demise of Arrival. Once valued at over $13 billion, should serve as a sobering lesson for automakers considering a full transition to electric vehicles, EVs. Now, legacy automakers like Bentley, Fiat, Jaguar, Maserati, VW, Volvo, and others have all pledged to go fully electric within the next decade. However, with the EV market becoming increasingly crowded and competitive, many are facing challenges. Arrival, a British startup specializing in electric vans, filed for bankruptcy after failing to make any sales despite its lofty valuation just some 2 years ago. This collapse underscores the harsh reality of the EV industry, with startups struggling to secure funding and navigate price wars. Arrival's fate is not unique, as other EV startups like British Volt and Volta have also faced financial woes. Automakers should heed Arrival and many others who fell and carefully consider the risk before diving headfirst into electrification. But before we show this next clip, please hit that subscribe button if you have not yet done so. Let's get into this.
I want to tell you a story of how Arrival, an electric van startup, in just 2 years has gone from a £9.5 billion valuation to near bankruptcy. And it all begins with this guy. This is Denis Sverdlov, a Russian businessman who founded Arrival in 2015. The idea was simple.
Well, let me apologize about the music. I'm getting this directly from YouTube itself. However, I must want to declare fair use. And I know they're going to come at me with a copyright claim for the music in the background, but I can't remove it. So I'm just going to take a chance with this. Let's continue.
Create an EV manufacturer that can build commercial vehicles. However, what really made Arrival different is rather than spending years and hundreds of millions of pounds to create one big vehicle plant, like lots of other car makers do, Arrival's vision was for microfactories located in cities close to demand and easily able to meet supply. Arrival slowly grew its operations in Oxfordshire for too long, attracting some serious investor interest. In 2020, Arrival went into turbocharge. UPS, the American delivery firm, placed an order for 10,000 of its vans, and this came as governments around the world were revealing future bans on petrol and diesel vehicles. By 2021, Arrival was receiving new investment and listed on the Nasdaq at a valuation of nearly $10 billion, and overnight made Denis one of the richest people on earth. After the listing, it all started to go quite wrong. There was the war in Ukraine, and also there were global supply chain issues coming on the back of the COVID pandemic. As a result, Arrival had to lower its target for how many vans it would make in 2022 from over 1,000 to just 20, and it also had to sack 800 people. Eventually in 2022, after dropping their ride-hailing car and also their electric bus projects, they did end up pulling together their first van. But then it all came crashing down in the form of leaks to the Financial Times. According to workers, the first van was made by hand, not the microfactory approach they'd said. The UPS prototype had also caught fire, and Arrival executives were separately setting up an office in Mauritius to work from. In the years since these leaks, Arrival has continued to burn cash, make cuts, and see its stock price go down and down and down. This has frustrated a lot of retail investors who have been left in the dark. Some have even turned up at the factory itself in Oxfordshire. Many others have come together in groups online. In recent months, it's been revealed that Denis is quietly selling his stock. Meanwhile, Arrival itself has appointed bankruptcy experts and is currently looking at a sale, having never produced a van.
And there you have it, in 2 minutes or less, Arrival's rise and fall, and many others are going to follow. So the electric vehicle revolution seemed imminent just a few years ago, with companies like Lordstown Motors, Fisker, Lucid, and Nikola, who were poised to challenge Tesla's dominance. However, the reality has been starkly different. Many of these companies are now facing insolvency, with their stock prices plummeted. Even Nikola, once valued at nearly $29 billion, has seen its stock price drop by 95%. Founder Trevor Milton's conviction for fraud further tarnished the company's image. Other EV startups like Lordstown and Faraday Futures have also seen their stocks plummeted by 99%. Only BYD is in a position to continue operations, as many of their Chinese competitors have also fallen by the wayside. Engineering and manufacturing challenges have plagued these EV companies, highlighting the complexities of the automotive industry. Tesla CEO Elon Musk admitted to facing manufacturing challenges back in 2017, underscoring the difficulties even established players encounter. And despite growing demand for electric vehicles in the United States, with sales doubling in recent years, many EV companies are struggling financially. Several of these companies have already filed for bankruptcy, resulting in layoffs and job losses. Major manufacturers like GM and Ford have reevaluated their EV production targets, signaling a shift in the industry's outlook. The hype surrounding EVs are fading, with reality setting in, leaving the future of many companies uncertain. Now, as the industry navigates these challenges, our political leaders seem certain to push more taxpayers' money down the drain to an uncertain political dream they started with poor execution and no groundwork. As usual, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to grab a copy of my ebook, The Parts Manager Guide. Please smash that like button on your way out. It will only take you 1.5 seconds to do so. Until next time.